Hey everybody, I want to introduce you to our latest sponsor, Salt Electrolytes. Feeling depleted after a tough grappling session? Well, Salt targets your depleted electrolyte levels with a boost of hydration and health. It gives your body the baseline recovery it needs. Salt contains 6 different electrolytes with a touch of iodine to help maintain a healthy thyroid. No sugar, no dyes, no bullshit. Go earn your salt. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of the BJJ Foxcast. I am your host, Alex Martinez, and I'm here with my co-host, Alex Tojo Cray, in the heat of summer.
Winter.
In the heat of winter.
Yeah.
It's like 80 degrees out right now. We got pants on.
Are you sweating? You look like you're sweating.
Dude, I am swampy.
Yeah. I'm wearing pants to keep the mosquitoes away.
I am definitely swampy in these pants. I thought, well, I should put them on because the sun's going to go down in 5 hours, apparently.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't even know if our lights are on. They're on. Yeah, they're on.
Yeah, the sun will dip below that your stupid neighbor's house here soon.
Gosh, I can't wait.
Yeah, because some idiot wanted to do these outside.
Well, we can't smoke inside because Amy's like, ooh, don't smoke.
We can't smoke in the smoking room then?
I know. That is the smoking room.
Obviously.
You know what we need? We need smoking jackets.
Is that a thing, really?
Yeah, smoking jacket.
What's the point?
I don't know. You smoke in a jacket.
But is it like...
Right now we have no jacket. If we had a jacket, we'd be smoking in a jacket.
Yeah. But I mean, like, what, like, are they to, like, keep the smoke off of your clothes?
I don't know.
That's what I could see. Like,
that's a great question. Probably.
Put it in the comments below.
Yeah. If you know what a smoking jacket is, first of all, you're a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Second, you're going to be educating us because you're a fucking nerd.
Some asshole's going to go straight to Google and act like they knew the whole time.
You motherfuckers don't know anything. I love those. Those are my favorite comments when they're angry at us. Like why are you angry?
You're right.
All you have to do is like hit forward and we're gone. We don't exist anymore.
Yep, keep swiping, bitch.
Keep swiping.
I don't know if my cigar is going to make it the whole way. God damn it.
What's the matter?
Its skin fell off.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Cheap ass.
And then I dropped it.
Cheap ass cigar.
I mean, it is only like, what, $10?
No. I actually just bought that one today.
Really?
Yeah, I bought that one today because I knew you liked it.
They gave you guys a shitty cigar from their selection.
Sons of bitches.
Where the fuck is the lighter at?
Oh, there it is. Right there. First of all, it's a torch, not a lighter.
Whatever, dork.
You want to change this to a cigar podcast?
No.
I mean, it's yet another thing we know nothing about.
Uh-huh. I mean, we'd get shit either way.
Mm-hmm.
It would just piss D off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, we should.
It's funny, like, people will call me and be like, hey, I just listened to the podcast. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
What did I say? I've been sober for the past, 3 of them? 3 or 4? I
don't know. I haven't.
Yeah, I know. So.
I don't believe in it.
Pay dirt. It's been, we're going into our competition season. You're not getting in shape, dude. You look worse.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been trying.
Yeah. Is there something like, you're really private about like your dieting and all that other shit? Like, you don't really put your business out there. Is there like a method you use to get yourself ready when you're like in competition season? Like you got several coming up?
I mean, for me, like, I'm just such a glutton. I just turn off the gluttony, like, when it's time for competition. I'll usually, like, switch to, like, I mean, I have so much, like, game meat, so it's just, like, I just switch to, like, meat and eggs or meat and rice or something like that.
Dude,
like,
can I get some from you?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, I've been meaning to, like, I'd like to get, like, just little, like, 4 or 5 ounce little pieces, you know what I mean? Just to keep... You know what I mean? Like an easy thing to 100%. Just snack
Dude,
on?
I still have elk. When I killed my elk in 2023 or 2. I can't remember exactly. But I still have fucking elk in my freezer.
Well, what does it yield? A couple 100 pounds?
Oh, God, I don't know. I mean, I parted out myself, so I don't even know.
Yeah.
All I know is I have a stand-up freezer, like a standalone freezer.
Yeah.
And it's full of meat.
Oh, dude, I'd love to get some from you.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? We should smoke some.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's a great idea.
Is there any like smoked hamburger-ish, like ground meat type stuff? Because I have a lot of like javelina, and I only grind that shit.
You know what we should do?
It'd be nice to try a different recipe.
We should smoke the javelina burger, whatever you got. Let's smoke it for like hours on super low. See what happens. I bet it's fucking awesome.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, brisket is the worst fucking cut on the cow, and that smoker makes it amazing, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Maybe.
I don't know. We could play with it.
Yeah, I made some chorizo for a couple of the boys up north, up in Pine Top.
Nice.
I made some for Dave. He like texted me a couple days later. He's like, "Dude, chorizo's awesome. It's like even the kids like it."
Yeah. Well, he was high. Yeah. He was high.
I mean, that helps. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure the kids weren't high.
No. But Dave was. I guarantee it. And Dave was like, "I'm so hungry. I could eat the ass out of a javelina."
First of all, that's like saying Dave was breathing. Yeah. No shit.
Yeah. They have a tournament coming up on the 28th.
I saw that. It's like not an in-house tournament, but like
it's like a legit tournament.
Yeah. But
you want to go? You want to drive out there?
When is it?
On the 28th
of March.
Yeah, hang on. Aim. You want to come? You want to go? Yeah, let's
just
go out
to
there
go.
Just to support it. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I'm doing anything, so I'm down. For me, it's the dogs, so.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I don't have a roomie.
It's Sholo?
They're the same thing.
I like going to that Culver's in Sholo.
There's a Culver's there?
Dude, there's a Culver's there, and it's like ridiculously clean.
You know there's
like,
one over here, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of like when we go to Alpine, to Amy's parents' cabin up there.
Yeah.
We stop in Sholo to grab food, and that's our stop. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Like, I never go to Culver's otherwise.
Those Butterball burgers or whatever the fuck they call them.
So
are
good.
So good.
Fucking bacon burger. And last time we had a guy who would come over and, like, he would bring you your food, and then he'd bow and say, "Enjoy your meal." And I was like, fuck, this is all right.
You're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Well, I
mean, doesn't even work there.
Some fucking dude.
Yeah.
He didn't even wash his hands. He just fucking started serving food. No, but they're like, the place is like super clean. Everybody in there is like super nice. You know what I mean? Like small town feel.
But I mean, it's like a
chain.
Kind of a tourist spot. So you kind of have to keep it clean because otherwise tourists will go somewhere else.
Well, there's some charm to the old spots, right? With the old ass toilets with the little chain that you pull and shit like that. There's a little charm to that.
But Sholo doesn't have that.
Sure they do.
They have like a native New Yorker. They have like
well, I mean, they have that shit. But if you go to like the downtownish area, it's kind of
nice. There is that like steakhouse like right where you turn in Sholo to go to Pine Top.
Yeah.
I think I've been there before. I can't remember if we went there or if we went there and they were closed because everything there closes like at fucking like 8. Yeah,
and they have like the main street is like Royal Flush or something like that. It's like a card game kind of.
Well, there's the casino.
Oh, is there really? I didn't know there was a casino there.
It's not in Sholo. It's in. It's on the reservation, obviously, but I think it's called the Honda. I don't know if they pronounce it that way.
It is Honda. HONDUH or something.
There's a lot of extra letters. It's not Japanese Honda.
Honda. Yeah, Honda Casino. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you drive on it when you're on your way to Sunrise.
Yeah.
Which is actually the best ski resort in Arizona. But
Sunrise?
Well, it used to be. It's been years since I've been. Like, it's honestly been maybe decades.
I think that's where Nador goes.
Well, because he's got a cabin up there, right?
Yeah, in Pine Top.
Yeah. It's so much bigger than Snowball, or at least it was, because like I know the last I was there, they had like closed there's like 3 mountains, and they had closed one of them, and I can't remember if that was like a temporary thing or if it was like maintenance on like the lifts or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for those guys to get their own tournament out there. I think, like I don't understand why Tucson doesn't have. I mean, they have the little Fuji series and the Under the Lights kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they have the Old Pueblo Classic or something like that.
Last
Warrior Standings. So they're up and coming, right? But I mean, Tucson is a fun town. Like I wouldn't want to. I don't know that I'd want to live there.
Yeah.
Or or have a business there. But I mean, when I go there, I always have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
It's fun to talk shit about, but like, yeah, I really do enjoy going down to Tucson.
Yeah, Tucson still has that old school Arizona charm. You know what I mean? That Phoenix lost a long time ago. And then if you go like East Valley has no soul. There is no soul in the East Valley. Like everything's new. The native New Yorker is probably the oldest fucking thing there around here.
They're all cookie cutter neighborhoods.
Everything's cookie cutter neighborhoods. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful area, but there's no like Carolinas and Phoenix, that kind of shit. There is none. There's just like a, whatever.
There's no A sushi.
There is no A sushi.
You got to come to Tempe, baby.
There's only one A sushi.
Yeah. There couldn't be only one.
There can be only one. Yeah. This is a delicious cigar.
Yeah, I would try it, but that'd be gross. That'd be like tongue kissing you.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we haven't done that before.
We only do that off air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do it in front of the cameras.
Yeah. But, do you think that, well, like Gustavo talking about the AZBJJL when he was on the show, and Heath, when they started that series, I don't know what you call it, that promotion, I guess. When they started that promotion, it was literally like in their gym. And then they got like a rec center.
I mean, that was before Heath.
Oh yeah, before Heath, yeah. But and then they got into a rec center, and then a high school gymnasium.
Yeah,
then
remember
a
they used to
college.
be at Westwood?
Yeah.
I think they were at Desert Vista once. Or a couple times. Like,
so, and that's why like I'm so partial to them, because like they grinded it out, right? And no one else was coming here. The IBJJF came here for a while, then didn't, and then they came. It is what it is.
They keep. All right, I want to talk about that for a second, because they keep setting up the Phoenix Open to fail.
The Phoenix Open was awful last year.
Well, they put it in like the biggest venue in the middle of fucking July.
In the middle of July, and there were 4 fucking mats.
It'd be a great time to have it a month ago.
Yeah, or even now.
Right.
Like even April would be just fine. You know what I mean?
People will come out here because like it's like so I went to the New Orleans Summer Open once.
Yeah.
I'll fucking never go to New Orleans in the summer.
No.
Ever again.
It's miserable.
And there was only 4 mats.
Yeah. But for
a reason.
Honestly,
you had 4 mats last time you were here, huh?
Yeah. Honestly, I think that if they came out here during spring training, imagine this, right? You come here for a long weekend, catch a spring training game on Friday, compete on Saturday.
You do a bunch of shit.
Catch some more spring training, play some golf on Sunday.
Yeah.
Make a long weekend out of it, go home Monday. Dude, that would be a perfect scenario.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is about the IBJJF.
They want it to fail, it seems like.
Yeah, they want it to fail.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, I think
they're like, oh, why are the numbers so low? No one wants to come to Phoenix in the summer?
I'm Masters 5, and I think we had the biggest division. You know what I mean? I think we had 5 people, and like, oh shit, there's 5 motherfuckers in that division.
To be fair, too, the season's off too because it's after Worlds. Mm-hmm. People kind of start switching gears. Like the adult athletes start switching gears for like no-gi.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well then.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Or at least like the people who are gonna do no-gi start switching gears, which is like nobody. And then.
Yeah.
Does
a no-gi tournament require the adult black belts to qualify? I can't look because the sun's right in my eyes.
No-gi Worlds, you mean?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
I don't know if it was like
I would
World
imagine.
Worlds.
I would imagine they do.
Right?
Yeah, because I mean, I think they just because that's what they were trying to do is kind of professionalize.
Yeah.
Worlds and no-gi Worlds.
Yeah, as they should, man. As they should, because these kids are busting their ass. I mean, it's got to be.
Want to put that fucking umbrella right here?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
And we're back. Did you pause it? How'd you?
No, I just kept it going.
Oh. Can you put like bookmarks on? Like...
Yeah, it's 15:19. I'll just let Steven know.
Ugh. Look at this fucking thing.
You know what? Mine did that on the golf course once.
Yeah.
Same fucking cigar.
I think that's what the cheap ones are. It's like no quality control.
Do you want to go get a different one?
No, I'm gonna fucking just bitch and moan.
You're gonna fucking bitch and moan.
Yeah, it's my favorite fucking pastime.
That's the move.
Yeah.
That's the move.
I like
very mature, Tojo.
Yeah,
very mature.
I like bitching.
Yeah. So we were bitching about IBJJF in July or whatever the fuck they come in.
Yeah, wanting it to fail.
Yeah. We did. We should go. We should do the summer LA. That was actually a very well run tournament. The venue was cool.
That's in Fullerton, right?
It's like downtown LA.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean anything.
It's like right by the Staples Center.
Oh, okay.
Or it might be in the Staples Center conference area.
Which one is Fullerton? Because it's not like the Fullerton Open. I think I don't remember. Remember we were all there last year. Oh, maybe it was just me and Ramsey.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
I think it was just me and Ramsey.
Did
Ramsey and I.
Did Ramsey tell you about when he and James went out to the was it the winter LA Open?
No. I mean, he might have. I just don't remember anything specific about it.
So Ramsey. Are
you about to talk some shit?
No. It's funny. So Ramsey says, "Hey, I'll get the hotels, and you can just Venmo me." I'm like, perfect, because he got a new card for that, maybe for that, whatever. It was
the hotel chain, yeah.
Yeah, and for the hotel chain, maybe he got points or something like that.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, yeah, man, do you? And he drove up there, like, you know, I rode with him, and we had a great conversation the whole way up.
That motherfucker can talk.
Yeah, no, he can talk. so then we get to the hotel, and he's like, we're checking in, and I'm standing behind him, and it dawns on me. I'm like, oh, we're in the same room. That's interesting, right? Mm-hmm. I haven't done that since I was, you know, in my 20s. Like, I get my own fucking room. So
and your wife.
Yeah, and my wife, yeah. So it was cool. I mean, he was a good roommate. You know, we had 2 beds. But he was telling me when he and James went, he goes to check in, same hotel.
Oh, they got one bed, right?
They had one bed. So it started out like, okay, you take the floor, I'll take the bed. And then in the middle of the night, they both end up in the bed. So I don't know who was Big Spoon, but that's a bonding moment right there.
For me, it's just like, I know I like move a lot at night. So like sometimes, like with Kelsey, like even like I'll get in like a restless mood and like where I'm just like tossing and turning.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just going to go sleep on the couch because I just don't want to like keep her up. And then I'll just be self-conscious of that.
Yeah. Well,
I would just sleep on the floor.
Well, I wet the bed, so I go to the bathroom and
they put down the plastic sheet for you.
Yeah. So we go out there, and dude, that parking lot in that fucking Staples Center,
mm-hmm.
you could eat off the floor in that parking lot.
Yeah,
it's all underground, so it was.
I'm trying to remember if I've been there.
Perfect. It was absolutely perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a conference area, like a conference room, kind of like.
I'd like to go to the San Diego Open, honestly, because I haven't been to San Diego in fucking
San
years.
Diego. Yeah, San Diego would be good.
It's French for whale's vagina.
Yeah, whale's vagina. Whale's vagina would be fun. That is, I don't know when that is, but yeah, I'm down.
I would prefer to avoid LA.
Oh, dude. You know what? If just for the people watching, you gotta go. Oh. It's like Fremont, but a city.
Yeah. I like when you like go to a place and you're like, I might get robbed. I'm just saying.
But it's so weird because like, imagine combining all of the different shit in all the different neighborhoods, like rich neighborhoods, poor neighborhoods, you know, criminals.
Yeah, we call that Mesa here.
Well, it's at another level there.
Yeah, I know.
It's another level. So it's all like, I'm telling you, dude, it was like sitting at the aquarium in front of the big glass at the aquarium, and you're looking at all these fish, and you're like, oh, that one's cute. Oh, that one looks dangerous. You know, that it was an experience, man. And like we saw people like on dirt bikes, you know, popping wheelies between traffic.
It's
and
fucking weird.
Crackheads.
That's such a thing.
Why are you so fucking dirty?
What do you mean?
Your hands. You look like you.
I've been I'm rebuilding a rear. So I got a Ford 8.8 inch axle, and it's for like my Corolla. Like when I decide to turbocharge it, the Corolla axle can't handle that power. So I've been like rebuilding it, and I was like cleaning the shit out of it and pressing in the races.
What were you doing? Transferring the dirt to yourself?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's how that works.
Gotcha.
You never cleaned something before?
Anyway, so I would say like, yeah, San Diego would be fun. Anyway, but going back to the Sholo / Pine Top, I'm just glad they're getting their own shit because they travel a long way to.
I think the biggest difference between like Sholo or even Flagstaff is like everything up north is so spread apart.
Yeah.
Down south, there's really just Tucson.
Yeah, there's just Tucson. Yeah.
Like there's a bunch of tiny towns, but those tiny towns have nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's Sierra Vista. I think is the next closest, quote unquote, big town down south. But like you basically have Tucson in the south. Up north, Flagstaff is like half the size of Tucson, and then there's a bunch of small towns like
Bisbee,
and I would even
Tombstone.
Count Camp Verde. No, up north.
Up north.
Yeah,
sorry.
I would like Camp Verde, Sholo, Winslow.
Yeah,
but they're all like
Heber,
they're all towns that don't have enough people.
Yeah,
and they're kind of poor.
Yeah,
like there's not like
there's no industry.
There's no
there.
money for jiu-jitsu
no
or
industry,
that kind of stuff. You know.
I mean, a lot of people. I mean, since 2020 and the work from home boom, I'm sure that helped. You know, get people out there. But beyond that, there's no There's a hospital out there, so if you're like a nurse or a doctor, you can make a really good living and have a great life up there.
I think your best bet is Flagstaff, though, if you're going to do that.
Flag's good.
That's where Everett is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everett, yeah.
Everett, yeah.
Yeah, Flagstaff.
You had him on the pod, right?
Nah. Every time we were gonna have him once, but it was like you couldn't do it until a certain time because he wanted to do it on Saturday, but you were going somewhere on Saturday, and then he couldn't do it on Sunday because he was leaving and he was here with family. It was just like it was a mess. So you ruined it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. I mean, I'm not hunting or doing anything for the next couple months, so next time he's here.
Yeah, I want to have him on, man.
And then I'll try to make it a point to be busy that weekend.
Yeah, Marcus Antalante said he wants to be on the pod. So that'd be fun.
I don't think I've ever interacted with him.
He's a great guy.
Is he?
Yeah, good dude. He and Q grew up together. He actually is the one that got Q into jiu-jitsu.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he was a judo guy.
Yeah. He was, I think Marcus was like 11 or 12 when he started jiu-jitsu, and Q was like 14 or 15.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they grew up in the same town then?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Samir?
Samir is like from like Q is, I believe, is from like the Tijuca area, which is like a poor area, and Samir is a more affluent area. Samir flat out told me, like, when he was on the podcast, he didn't come out here for the American dream. Like, he had a great life. He was studying to be an attorney.
Yeah.
he just told his parents, like, hey, I'm gonna put that on hold so I can do jiu-jitsu full time. That's how he came out here.
That's kind of like a little bit like what Ichilo's doing. Or was doing.
Yeah.
Was doing. I feel like
he's coming back to it.
Yeah. Because he went back to, I thought he went back to like go be like basically like a federal cop, right? Whatever they call it.
Yeah,
there.
he spent months studying for that test. I'm assuming it didn't go his way.
Really?
Yeah.
I know it's really fucking hard.
It's really hard, and they don't have the test every year, and they don't tell you when they're going to have the test again.
Wow.
Yeah. I think you find out like the year prior, like, hey, we're going to do it on this date, and then you got a year to prep.
Maybe I'll message him and just ask him because he's pretty open about that kind of shit.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I mean, I think that's one of the guys that's just underestimated by our community. I'm not talking about in the U.S., kind of underestimated in our community because, like, the guy is, like, super educated, and he is super smart.
We were talking about that at lunch, yeah.
Yeah, and he is, like, just insanely talented.
Americans think that, like, anybody who doesn't, like, fluently speak English and has zero accent is an idiot.
Right, yeah.
You know? Unless they have a British accent. Then they're automatically a genius.
How is that, like, you know, like, you could make a movie about anywhere in Europe, and it doesn't matter if it's a German, if it's Portuguese, like, they all have British accents, right? You know what I mean? Like, every villain or whoever will have a British accent.
That's because the Brits are the villain.
They are the villain.
Actually, we're the villain now.
We are? We're not. Nah, we're not. We're not that bad.
Ask the rest of the world.
Yeah. The rest of the world is sucking on our hind tit.
Our hind tit?
Yep.
Which one's that? Is that like those fat people with the back boobs?
That's like the lowest one on the belly.
You mean your dick?
Nah. The little tit down here, and that's where the runt of the litter eats until they die, because it's underfed.
Oh, you mean like a dog or something?
Yeah, they can kiss my ass. Anybody talks shit about the U.S. can kiss my fucking ass.
But yeah, I mean, I don't. He's so like
enjoy saying how much you hate the U.S. and how badly you're oppressed through your fucking iPhone on the shitter that has cleaner water than most places in the world. Go fuck yourselves.
I know. I always think that's funny. It's like the toilet. I mean, other than the fact that you shit in it, the water. As long as you clean your toilet, the water is clean.
Water's really. It's the same shit you're getting out of the faucet.
Yeah,
it's the same water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like they like source it somewhere else.
No, it's not gray water going in. It's it's gray water going out.
Mine's
or
brown.
Black water, right? They call it brown water or whatever.
Oh,
they do. That's how. At least that's what they call it in my little trailer thing, the little handle you pull.
Yeah, but I mean, back to Italo, like,
yeah,
it just is like a lot of people underestimate like any foreign person for the most part. Like, depending, like I said, the British people somehow get a pass with their accent, but like people think if you have an accent, you're probably less smart.
Yeah.
Which is like, he's a fucking engineer. Like,
right. Yeah.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah, he's an educated guy.
Yeah.
You know,
and he's good at jiu-jitsu. Like,
he's really good at jiu-jitsu.
You're like, he fucking submitted Adam Warzinski.
Right. The guy that was unbeatable for 2 years. You know
he's
what I mean?
the Grand Prix winner. or the not the Grand Prix. Well, I mean, I think
Crown.
he did. I think he did win the Grand Prix, but I mean, what's it called? The Triple Crown.
Triple Crown. Yeah.
That motherfucker doesn't lose.
He does not.
Not often.
No.
So like, he's fucking good.
We've trained with some guys that have beat some big names, like Orlando beat Musumeci back in the day.
Well, I mean, he's twice his size.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
Musumeki's like no slouch. You know what I mean?
And Musumeci is like one of those guys who knows how to beat bigger people.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, like Edris, that motherfucker, like I watch him with all due respect, that motherfucker. When that
And
guy,
I mean this with
when he
all.
does the open, like he like just knows the game to beat. Like I've seen him beat ultra heavies in his division, like his age group. It's fucking insane.
This last tournament, he was in the heavy division, I think.
I think he did middle.
Okay.
Because he usually, well, I think now he's like at the side, like he's put on a lot of muscle.
Yeah.
I think he's actually a true lightweight.
Yeah,
now.
because I asked him, I was like, are you even 160 pounds? As he was walking into the bullpen, he goes, I'm close to that.
He's like, I don't know, what's that in kilos?
Yeah.
But like, he was a featherweight. I think if he was to do like, say like Worlds or whatever, he would go down to lightweight.
Yeah.
Or not go down. I mean, he would be a lightweight. But he's one of those guys who's just like, he's got the game down.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You watch him like compete, and it's just like the IQ, the jiu-jitsu IQ that he has is so good.
Yeah.
You know, he just like knows how to play the game.
Yeah, he's just fucking great athlete, man. Great athlete. So, yeah, and his school is called what?
Satori?
Satori? What does that mean?
I have no idea. I feel like I either asked Nick or I maybe even asked Edris once, and I if he told me, I forgot.
Yeah.
But, I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, I ran into Nick last week at Nava's open mat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was there.
I love Nick.
He's a great guy.
He's another fucking, like, secret genius.
Yeah, he is. He's a jiu-jitsu nerd. Loves a sport. You know who's a real nerd is Cap.
Kaplan?
Kaplan, dude. Cap is like, he can tell you who beat who at what belt and when. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, pal?
That's Ramsey, dude.
Yeah, Ramsey's that way too.
Ramsey fucking remembers like tournaments from like 2005. I'm like, what?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I'm like,
why is that important?
I didn't even know jiu-jitsu was a thing in 2005. Yeah. But he like just remembers like, oh yeah, blah 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 beat blah 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 back in blah blah blah.
Oh God, have you ever tried walking across a fucking venue with Ramsey?
Oh, he like shakes everyone's hand.
Everybody. I'm like, Ramsey, you're like a fucking Labrador, dude. Let's just fucking get to where we're going. I'm starving.
He's a little social butterfly. It's fun. But I mean, it's a great way to like meet a bunch of random people.
It is.
Just, you know, hanging out with Ramsey.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss that guy. I haven't rolled with him, and I think the last time I rolled with him was when I went with him to Alliance. Alliance
kidding.
Scottsdale with him.
A couple months ago.
I think that was in the fall.
Yeah.
Might have been in the fall.
A few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Italo coming back would be good. Just for the community. You know.
Do you know how old he is? He's in his 20s still, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
But it's got to be late 20s.
Yeah. It seems like for those upper weight divisions, the late 20s are like the heyday.
Yeah, I mean,
because Adam Wierzinski was 30 or 31 when he won.
Yeah, that's true. That's true for pretty much any sport, right? Man, I mean, you peak between 28 and 32, I think. Yeah, so
where well, I think for technical sports it does because there's so much to learn because you're always learning in jiu-jitsu. Like people. God, someone asked me something the other day, and Claire is like, yeah, Tojo showed me this move, and I'm like, I showed you shit. What are you talking about? You asked me about something, and I'm like, we can figure it out.
Yeah.
And like, it was like she wanted to figure out how to do like I don't know if you remember, we used to drill this where like you'd have a seated opponent, and you know you'd always have a seated opponent never has like both knees up in the air, right? They're always kind of like lean to a side.
Yep.
And it's always like you post on the shoulder of whatever. I was trying to figure out like. You can't go the side that they're opened up to because that's the side that they have all their frames.
Yep.
So you want to go the side that their knees up.
Yep.
Because that's basically the path to the back.
Yep.
So we were like kind of like working through it, and I'm like, we used to do this, and I don't pass that way. So I'm like, we can figure it out. Yeah. And then she like hit it on somebody, and she's like, yeah, Tojo showed me. I'm like, I did not.
Yeah.
I did not. We just figured it out. Like,
yeah.
You brought it up. We figured it out. But it's just like you're always learning stuff. That little like guard position thing that I showed you the other night.
Dude, that was crazy.
Nick showed me.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Dude, I've been hitting it or just doing it to people, and I think I did it to Billy today, and he was like, "Yeah, that's uncomfortable."
Yeah, and it's frustrating too because like if you open up, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, so you got to keep it closed, but it's really uncomfortable on the hips because your hips are elevated, your shoulders are on the mat, and it's just an odd position.
And if you want to push them backwards, they can just stand up.
Yeah.
Because you kind of have to open to push them backwards.
Yep.
It's a really good position. I don't even know that Nick like typically played that position, but he did it to me, and I was like, this is really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Not annoying, but like uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've never rolled with him, but it sounds like he's like a really good fucking round.
He reminds me of Josh.
Oh, really?
Rodriguez, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they came from the same spot.
Yeah. Like just like the way they think about jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
They're both like very much like willing to try new things and like, you know, work like if you like come up with like a new problem, they're like, okay, let's figure this out.
Yeah.
And I was telling Gary and I were talking, and it's like it's fucking. This is like we were like, you know, trying something like after class or whatever, and like Nick was there too, and it's like Nick Nelson, the people who don't know what you're talking about, and we're just like, this is what happens when you have a couple of fucking nerds like talk jiu-jitsu nerds.
Oh no.
Well, at least the sun's down. The umbrella fell over.
Let me fish that out of the water. Fucking umbrella. I think the wind shifted.
I thought it was gonna fall on us. I was like, not my whiskey.
No, I would have gave you a heads up. Oh man, always an adventure.
Yep.
I hope. I bet we caught that on camera.
Oh really?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'll be the thumbnail.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
We're talking about your ass. What are we talking about?
Oh, like always learning and Nick Nelson like having like a bunch of nerds where you can like fucking work through shit.
Yeah.
It's like it's so much fun.
So I was actually talking to somebody. I take golf lessons from a guy out of Dobson Ranch, Zach Stadola. Fucking awesome dude. Just like he is shorter than you. And he can nuke the ball, dude. And it's dead straight. And he was kind of showing me like...
Is he built like a gorilla?
No. He's little. He's little. He can just generate a lot of power. And he was telling me... Well, he was asking me, like... I am still like almost pulling my club. Like trying to generate power by pulling.
Like a baseball bat.
Almost like a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that was the weirdest thing for me to get used to. Is like you don't bend your arms and like whack at
right.
it.
Yeah.
It's like you almost like keep your arms straight.
Yeah. You just and it's really all the body doing the work. The arms just go along for the ride. And I feel like I'm doing that, and then he'll show it to me on video. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm trying to muscle that thing.
You're like, I look like an idiot.
Yeah. I do not look like him. But he was telling me is like he goes, when you train jiu-jitsu, do you muscle everything?
Yes.
He goes, is the intensity always at 11? And I'm like, no.
Did you tell him yes?
No.
Then you lied to him. Okay.
No.
Whatever.
I said, honestly, like the lower the rank I train with, the higher the intensity. Mm-hmm. The higher people go in rank, the lower the intensity because it's less of a fight and more of an exchange of ideas. Mm-hmm. Right? There's less ego in two black belts because
like,
you're two black belts.
It's very cliche to like compare it to chess, but like it is like I'm not going to like, you know, give you my queen.
Right. And I'm not going to speed chess you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's almost insulting.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, you know, and that kind of, I almost put it into perspective for myself because it really is. Like when you and I are rolling, like, yeah, we fuck around and we try to kill each other. But for the most part, it's like, do something. Oh, that was kind of cool. We're going to talk about that later. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's really like I believe it's an exchange of ideas. Like today, I was training with Alex. I can never remember his last name. He's a photographer. Yeah. So I'm training with him, and I'm like, the feel he was giving me is very similar to what I'm gonna, you know, I should expect in my competition. He's younger than me, but you know, maybe
is he?
He is.
Man, you are old. Because I thought he was old.
He is old, and he's younger than me. But, you know, at the end of the round, is like he brings a lot of pressure, and you can't spaz out because he'll pass your guard.
Yeah.
Right. So it was interesting because I was like, okay, I just have to be patient here.
Yeah.
And then it's one of those things like he's pushing, I'm accepting, and then all of a sudden he just lets up for a minute, and then I go.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to feel it.
You know, Nick and I were talking about it the other day about how like a lot of times we kind of get stuck in this like I do this a lot to my detriment where like I'll let people get almost past my guard just so I can play in that position.
Yeah, yeah.
But then it becomes a habit.
Yeah.
You know, where you're just like, I'm just going to let this guy get, and like when I roll with someone like Nick or, you know, someone good, you know what I mean? Like, well, now I'm past.
Yeah.
He's passing my guard.
Oh, yeah.
Because I let him get too far.
Yeah.
And it's like you get too playful and you get used to being playful.
Yeah. You got to, I mean, like, I believe playful is the way to go. You're going to be healthier for longer, and you're not going to injure anybody other than maybe a rando knee to the face. That happens.
But also, like, if you're like one of the best people in your school, whatever belt you are, like if you're one of the best people in your school, even if you're like a purple belt, but you're just like the young athletic guy in the school, and you can kind of like, you know, you can piece up most people, right? It helps to like put yourself in bad positions. So like when you play that lazy game and you let the blue belt or purple belt or whoever like kind of like basically put you in side control.
Yeah.
Well, those are positions you wouldn't normally see because you don't have anybody who can like force it to you.
Yeah.
You know, like if I roll Nick, I'm gonna end up in side control eventually, sometime. You know, like because he's good.
Yeah.
Right. But if I'm like just rolling with like the purple belts or brown belts in the school, like it's pretty rare that someone gets there without me like letting them.
Yeah.
So but then that's to my detriment, right? Because then if I go compete, I'm rolling with my peers who can put me there.
Yep.
And now I'm like, well, now I don't have any like real experience is the wrong word because you obviously do know how to like, you know, get out of side control, get out of mount, get out of back or whatever. But you don't have any experience with like or any recent experience playing with that position. With someone who can keep you there.
At a higher level.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
that's why I love the purple belts and brown belts.
oh yeah, they're great.
Yeah, and they want it. They want it.
Yeah, for sure. I've been working a lot on footwork in top position. Like it started out as I just want to get my cardio up.
Sure.
So I'm just not going to let people get me in their guard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of work because people are constantly trying to put you in a guard.
Yeah.
And so the cardio's getting better, but my guard passing's getting better too.
Yeah.
So I always put myself in a position to pass as I'm slipping out of guards.
Right.
And so the loss for me is like if somebody gets me in their guard, especially their preferred guard, okay, I lost that round.
Right.
So it's been fun. I really, man, the best times you can have in jiu-jitsu is when you're working on stuff. That's when training is so much fun. That's why, like, when people show up and they don't have anything that they're working on, I believe that's the reason why they start stepping farther and farther away from jiu-jitsu. Right. And that's where you hit those plateaus, right? Where you're like, oh, it's the same shit over and over. Well, that's because you're not working on things. You're not really studying your deficiencies and trying to correct them. I think if you study your own deficiencies and work extremely hard to correct them, it's just so much fun. It's like last year I lost to the same guy 4 times.
Who?
Yeah, Jose
Gato.
El Gato. I lost him 4 times, and I wasn't so much disappointed in the losses as I was excited about working on things to beat him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like that was fun for me.
Yeah.
And the losses
He doesn't
suck.
even think about you.
He doesn't even think, he doesn't even know my name. You know what? The one time he talked to me, it was like, hey, can you film this for me? Yeah, dude, I can film this for you.
You're like, we're fighting.
No, we're not. You're fine. Oh, my God.
Hey,
but,
I mean, that fucking semi-viral meme of yours, or not meme, but reel of yours is
millions of views.
Collar dragging him.
Yeah, million views.
Yeah.
And there was actually a TikTok breakdown of that one in Japan.
So you didn't understand any of it?
No, it was all written in, in hieroglyphics or whatever whatever they use.
Yeah. Well, I mean, back to your like the wrestling cardio thing or whatever. Yeah. So like today, like I was rolling with Carla Shellhammer, and she's like trying to get ready for ADCC coming up, I guess. And so I was like ADCC rolls, which I didn't know she meant like, I thought to me, ADCC rules means we're going to heel hook each other. To her, it meant halfway through the round, we're switching to points.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where like you can't pull guard.
Mm-hmm.
So she like, I pulled guard at one point and she's like, and it was like 2 minutes left in the match or whatever.
Isn't that 2 points?
I think it's just a penalty.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's 2. I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't pay attention to ADCC because they just roll in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so she was like, she like mentioned something about that. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that's what you meant. So like, you know, we ended up like back on our feet, and I'm like, all right, now we're wrestling for the last 2 minutes. I'm like, God, that's so fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun to play that game, and it's like definitely one of my deficiencies. Like I don't play that rule set. Like I'm just like, let's just. We've talked about it before a little bit, like where the ADCC, where like the problem with where like penalizing guard pulling is that when you get to that like the last 3 minutes of like that nogi round or whatever, and you have 2 idiots who don't know how to wrestle, nothing happens.
Right. Yeah.
You have 2 guys who don't know how to wrestle, and it's like, oh, maybe you should learn wrestling. It's like, okay, but we're not having a wrestling match.
Right. But that's, I think the design is to make sure that the final match in each bracket is exciting, because you got to be.
That's such a dumb, like, name another sport where they're like the rule set is like just to be exciting. It like the Olympics just happened, right?
Yeah.
There's no like
curling is exciting as fuck, dude.
I mean, apparently it is because we're good at it. I sent you that meme. It was like America's pastime or whatever is like taking away like the sport that your country finds
is most fond of, or something. Yeah. Works the hardest at,
and beating you at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's such a stupid way to like, I don't know, like, do you want good jiu-jitsu or do you want exciting jiu-jitsu? I mean, right. I get like, okay, you want to make money at it, but and all that kind of stuff. I get that part of it.
Yeah.
But it just seems like you're trying to kind of like, and in my opinion, that waters down jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it does.
Because you're turning jiu-jitsu into wrestling. Or into something else.
But ADCC,
it's not jiu-jitsu.
Nowhere in ADCC does it say JJ.
Right. Yeah, no, it's grappling.
It's just grappling.
Yeah.
So, you got to take it for what it is. Like, jiu-jitsu, for the most part, dominates the ADCC, but there is a wrestling component to grappling that's really important, right? Yeah. So, it's I think it's for the well-rounded practitioner, and I think fewer and fewer well-rounded practitioners are entering ADCC, which makes it shitty. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. It's just not.
That's what happens. Well, that's kind of like the collision of like Nogi Jiu-Jitsu into grappling.
Correct. Yeah.
Right? Because Nogi Jiu-Jitsu, like now, is basically like, I want to fuck up your legs.
Yeah.
Well, guess the best way to do that? Pull guard.
Pull guard. You're closer to the legs.
Yeah. Right? So like most, I say it's pretty accurate that most people want to just, I want to fall back, or like maybe let you take me down.
Yeah.
Because then I'm going to fuck up your legs. I'm going to heel hook you or whatever, toe hold you, Aoki lock, whatever the fuck it is, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, but like that's kind of like to the detriment of the sport.
Agreed.
In my opinion. Like,
but you're I think you're a little bit biased towards the jiu-jitsu side of it, and not, somebody with a wrestling background would say, fuck you, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they would have a different perspective.
Get fucked. Like, so here's the point. Here's the reality of that. Like, okay, you take me down. Now what?
Now we're on the ground. Yeah. Well, now you've got me away from your legs, which is smart.
Have you seen a lot of like the there's a lot of it's like Nogi grappling where they're like kind of like showing how like a guy is posting his own video of his like comp like footage or whatever, and like trying to show how like dominant he was by like he fucking like foot sweeps this guy and then he backs away and lets the guy stand up.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
So what? Yeah.
Submit him.
I think that should be penalized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That should be non-combativeness.
Yeah, non-combativeness. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like, okay, like if I pull guard, I gave you what you want. All right, here's your 2 points. Give him 2 points.
Okay, done.
Okay, and now you have to defend a heel hook or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
in Nogi, right? I mean, not in our divisions, but like at ADCC.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah.
It's always been so silly to me that like, wrestlers are like, oh, fuck this, you don't know how to wrestle, I'm not, and like, a guy like sits on his butt and everyone just kind of like walks around and they're like, I'm not fucking engaging with him. It's like, he gave you what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Because what was your plan? Take him down and then what? And back up and let him stand up again and then take him down again and like that's just as dumb too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Because that doesn't mean anything. Like, if I can just take someone down and do nothing with him when he's on the ground, what's the point?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just how I think about that. It's just, it's silly. If you can take someone down and then fuck him up from the top position, pass his guard, choke him out from the top, take his back, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, mount him.
Cool. Yeah, mount him. Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys, like I said, I think it's fucking lame when you like take them down, back away, because you know you don't have a fucking top game.
Right. Yeah.
You just know how to take down people.
It's like when I see purple belt and above abandon mount because they don't know what the hell to do from mount because it's not a good position.
Well, here's what you do. You hold them there.
You fucking hold them there.
Because like, who was it? Hobson? I can't remember. One guy was talking about, he's like, if you can't control the position, you can't submit somebody from that position.
Correct.
So like, that's a good practice. Like, mount somebody and see if you can hold them there for 3 minutes. It's boring. I get it. It's boring. But get up.
Yeah.
If you think it's so, if the guy on the bottom is like, fuck you, you just held me there. It's like, then get out.
Dude, if I can get to mount in 2 seconds, I'm going to hold you there for the rest of the round if I can help it.
Yeah.
You are not getting out if I can help
100%.
it. Yeah.
And that's the reality of it. Like, so like, even like if you're talking about self-defense, it's like, I want to hold you there till the police come.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put you in mount. I'm going to pin your arms. And I'm going to keep you there until the police show up.
And I'm going to do the spit thing. Where you suck it back up.
Or what's the Ace Ventura thing where you like flip your eyelid and you're like,
yeah,
my brother used to do that to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a lot of guys are just like, so like look, it's cool when you fucking like double like a guy, like where his feet are up in the air and you fucking slam him into the ground. Yeah. But if you can't do anything once you put him on the ground, get fucked. That's useless.
Yeah. I actually, it wasn't my first out of state. My first major, my first PANS, blue belt.
You didn't do it at white belt at all?
Nah, I didn't do it at white belt. Blue belt. My first round was a guy from Gilbert.
Yeah, typical.
Who wrestled at ASU. And we were in our 40s, but if you're a wrestler like at that level, you probably know what you're doing. Or you probably coached it for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That type of thing. Dude, not only did he take me down, I was horizontal, and his feet were off the mat when we landed. I mean, he took me down hard.
Yeah.
And I bit down on my mouthpiece, and I'm like, oh, thank God I got a mouthpiece in.
Yeah.
And, but then I recovered almost immediately into a half guard. He took me down. Oh, he took me down and passed my guard.
Yeah.
So he was 5-zip. I ended up beating him 6-0 because that's all he had.
Yeah.
All he had was a takedown, guard pass, side control. Right? I friggin' swept him and I took his back.
Yeah.
In the same match. On paper, he was the better grappler.
Yeah.
Right? But he just didn't know enough jiu-jitsu to get through that round.
To do anything with it.
For some he's probably been grappling for 35 years.
Like when he was in high school, he did wrestling and that kind of shit.
Yeah, well, when he probably was a child prodigy, right? Because if you wrestle at ASU, you're pretty fucking good.
Yeah, or any college,
any college, any
or
college.
university.
Yeah, any university. So I, on paper, was the lesser grappler, but I was better at jiu-jitsu than he was.
Yeah,
that's kind of how that works.
Yeah, I mean, I would. This is going to catch a lot of hate. I wouldn't even count wrestling as grappling.
Why?
Because the grappling part is the on the ground part.
Yeah, but it's the OG grappling.
Yeah, you get him to the ground and like, but it's like pinning. Okay, but you're not doing anything except holding a guy.
Yeah, but you're pinning him.
Okay, but like, how many wrestlers are like, if you have a guy that's only good at wrestling, how many of those guys can actually pin like a high level jiu-jitsu guy?
Well, I mean, it's very different because
their definition of pinning is different.
Yeah, right? their pin is the end of the match.
Yeah,
our pin is like you're just getting warmed up.
Right.
But
that's what I mean. It was like, okay, well, you're kind of like skipping the other ground part.
Yeah, I think like judo, it has its place. I would have to agree partially that it's not grappling.
Yeah.
But like judo, it's a very.
Would you consider judo grappling?
No. No.
I would say they're on the same level as judo.
And
judo has arm bars and triangles.
Yeah, there's a component. There's a grappling component. I think if I were to pick between the two, I would say wrestling is more grappling than judo is.
Mm.
And I'm not trying to take away from judo because, like, I wouldn't want to fuck with a black belt judo guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, first of all, I don't think any of the grappling sports with belt systems have such a broad definition of what a black belt is than judo does.
What do you mean?
You can have a hobbyist judo black belt who couldn't fucking take you down if their life depended on it.
Yeah.
And then you could have an Olympic level or like a high level, like competitive judo black belt.
Just ragdoll you.
Who will throw you to the ground. If you stand up straight, he's tossing you.
Oh, yeah. You're fucked. Yeah.
It's a lot like the karate guys where like there's kid black belts.
Yeah, I guess so. Are there kid black belts in judo? I don't think so, right?
I'm not. I don't know how like the if they do that with like because you know like jiu-jitsu you can't be a black belt unless you're
18 or something.
Yeah,
like that,
I think it's 18, or the year that you turn 18, so you can technically be 17. But whatever. But I mean, I think that's technically how jiu-jitsu works. I don't know if they have that in judo, but there's a lot of like guys who've like put in the time to be a black belt at judo, but they're just there to have fun. It's they're not competitive. They're not like doing competitions. They're not like looking for that like the Olympic route.
Yeah,
which a lot of I think a lot of judo guys in different, especially other countries than the United States. Like if you're like on the judo team in like Brazil, you're wanting to be on the Olympics.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
in the United States we have like it's just like another sport that we just don't care about here.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't know. That's just
it's kind of like wrestling and bodybuilding and all that. The only people that go see that are people that do it. Jiu-jitsu is kind of the same way.
For sure.
It's the only people that don't do jiu-jitsu at jiu-jitsu tournaments are people that are related to somebody doing jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not like a mainstream kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think people are reaching to someone asked me today, is like, why do you think jiu-jitsu is not in the Olympics? It's like it's because it's too esoteric.
I have my own opinion on that we'll talk about offline.
Because you're gay?
Nope.
Oh. How about we talk about it here?
We can't.
How about you suck it up?
Well, I mean, I heard, I don't know if this is true, but the sports like judo and sports like karate, taekwondo, stuff like that, they were put into the Olympics to help rebuild the economies and give notoriety to countries that we basically bomb the shit out of.
Mm. I mean, there's obviously in the Olympics, there's a lot of politics.
Sure. Yeah. It's all politics.
Yeah. And I mean, I think from like a sport standpoint, it's just like there's already wrestling, Greco wrestling, right?
That's the original Olympic sport.
Which is so fucking weird to me that like you can't touch the legs. Because in my opinion,
in Greco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all like, it's all upper body.
Yeah.
Which is so weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, cause like in my mind, like wrestling is like single leg, double leg, ankle pick.
Right.
You know, all leg stuff basically.
Yeah.
Right. And none of that's allowed in the Olympics.
Right.
And then like, then there's judo. It's like, okay, so we have like the two.
Wait, don't they have freestyle in the Olympics? I don't think it's all Greco.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Because Jordan Burroughs, he does freestyle, I believe. That's like double leg shit like that.
I think Jordan Burroughs can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He's a fucking dog.
Yeah, he is. He's awesome.
But I mean, like, all right, so we have two takedown sports, but we don't really have a grappling sport.
Right.
But like to the regular person, it's just like, what sports do you? Because like you can't have unlimited sports in the Olympics, right? So you're gonna have to like get rid of something eventually.
Bro, they started putting in like fucking tennis and golf and shit. Go fuck yourself.
Race walking,
race
wars,
race walking. Weren't they gonna have like a car race or something like that in the Olympics? It was supposed to be like a car race. Give me a fucking break.
They should.
Dude. Give me a break.
If anything, dirt
dude,
biking.
if it's not curling-esque, I don't want to see it.
I don't even know how. Dude, if you can be a guy smoking a cigarette and you're fucking good at it,
yeah,
it doesn't belong in the Olympics.
I kind of miss the like the 70s and 80s style where everybody had big mustaches and fucking cigarettes hanging out of their, even the swimmers had cigarettes hanging out of their mouths.
They're about to do a marathon and they're like chain smoking.
They're lighting each other's cigarettes. Oh my God.
But it's just like, I don't know. There's like how many grappling sports do you, because I mean, I did technically judo, and I think if you had to like really lump some judo and wrestling into a thing, they're grappling.
They're grappling. Yeah. If you had to lump them in.
Yeah, so it's like it's just another grappling sport, and it's just so esoteric. Which honestly, I think if any sport needs to be in there, not like Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but jiu-jitsu in general, I think belongs in the Olympics more than judo and wrestling.
You think?
Yeah, it's way more technical.
I think wrestling, simply because it's tradition.
I don't buy the. I think the tradition thing is like, oh, it's natural. It's good for you.
They should really take it back to the day where it was like naked into the death.
Where they're grabbing each other's dicks.
Yeah, naked into the death, basically. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's the OG, man.
You know, that's how we should do the ADCC. I mean, some guys do it like that in the ADCC.
Bro, I don't know. Could you compete with somebody with no shirt on? I don't want to fucking tell you.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm a little gay anyway, so it's like, fuck it.
Well, you certainly are a little.
And a little gay.
And a little gay.
I don't think it's like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I'm like, it's like, like there's guys who's like, this is why you shouldn't roll with women. Mm-hmm. It's like, if you're sexualizing, like, rolling in
yeah.
There's something wrong with you.
100%, yeah.
Right? Okay, thanks for, like, outing yourself for being a fucking creep.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I feel like it's the same way with, like, rolling with a guy, like, wearing, like, a Speedo or whatever. It's like, oh, but his balls. And it's like, I'm not thinking about his balls at all.
I'm thinking about his ankles. I'm going to rip those fucking things
I'm thinking
off.
about how he's going to fucking strangle me. Like, I don't give a fuck if he's naked. Like, like I'm not like, oh, this is gay shit. It's
I just don't like touching people.
I'm not trying to fuck him.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of guys who, like, think like that. And it's just like, what? Like, have you ever had a guy who's like, I can't roll with a girl because, like, what if you get, like, hard? And like, that's the fucking cringiest thing I've ever.
That is so cringe, dude.
It's so cringe. But you've definitely heard guys say this.
I've never heard anybody say that, but I have heard guys like, say they don't roll with women out of respect for their wives and shit like that. I have heard that.
I understand that. Mm-hmm. I understand that because it's just like, from the outside looking in, if you don't know, I get it.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, it looks very, jiu-jitsu is very intimate. A grappling sport in general is going to be intimate.
Yeah.
Because you're like basically body on body.
Yeah.
So it's going to be intimate by definition.
Yeah.
Right. So I understand that from outside looking in. It's just like, my wife isn't comfortable with this, or my husband isn't comfortable with this. I get that part of it. But if you're the guy who's like, this is why men shouldn't roll with women because blah, blah, blah. Because you hear that as the excuse for like a lot of the gal shit lately.
Fucking creeps.
Yeah. It's like, way to out yourself as being an unsafe grappler.
Yeah.
Like, you can't control like your sexual desires.
And it's kind of like when somebody is like iffy about, like in a open like a class setting, and people are picking partners, and all the partners that are your favorite partners are picked, and you're just kind of standing there. I see people, they might be a female that's like 115 pounds, and the only person left is a gorilla, and the gorilla's like, I don't know, whatever. Mm-hmm. But like, if I know the gorilla and I know they're cool, like they're not a creep,
mm-hmm.
They're not going to go all guy on them.
Yeah.
And they're decent. Like, I'll tell them, like, I just say, oh no, he'll be a good role for you.
Yeah.
That's all I say.
I think that's what everyone should strive for. Like, as like a grappler in general, like, you should strive for being like that person who, like, a smaller person in general, but like a female person specifically, like, they should feel comfortable rolling 100%. With you.
Daniel was a great example of that.
Daniel who?
Giant Daniel. He moved away. One of your guys.
That doesn't narrow it down. We have 15.
Purple belt Daniel moved away like last year. I can't remember his last name.
Big guy.
Big Daniel.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He was like even like the women were like, he's female friendly. Like, he's a female friendly role. And he's a giant, dude. He's a fucking giant.
Yeah.
So I rolled with him, and there were times when he could have crushed me with his knee, and he didn't. You know what I mean? So,
and I feel like a lot of guys at their own this little fucker's like pissing on your kid's toy over here. Mata.
Yeah, that's what he does.
He's a little shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, like as a grappler, you should like strive to like have like people feel like not just women, but like smaller people,
everybody,
new people should feel comfortable with you. Like you have those 2 Indian kids that are like, I can't roll with you. You're gonna hurt me. I'm like, I'm the person who's gonna hurt you probably the least.
Yeah. Well, they have it in their head that like, you know, every time you walk in there, it's a fight to the death.
Yeah.
You know, and
I mean, it might be for them.
Oh gosh, I don't know how those guys still have teeth.
I know they roll with each other like, fuck. It's hilarious to watch.
Just beat the shit out of each other.
It's like what you expect, like 2 brothers rolling in like their room together, like just fucking trying to beat each other up. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm like, hey, you guys got to tone it down. Okay. And next thing you know,
they don't. Yeah. They're trying to kill each other. But like that's what like most, like if you're like the guy where like. If someone who's smaller than you isn't comfortable rolling with you, that should be a red flag for you.
You're the problem.
You're doing something wrong. Mm-hmm. If women don't want to roll with you, that's a huge red flag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's not typically like just because you're using strength. Because like women are typically smaller grapplers, right? And like they're used to like rolling with people who are stronger than them.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, you know. I've got a few women in my evening class that are just they're tough.
Yeah,
they're just you know. And,
well, like Neva's a good example. Like Neva's a fucking a gorilla.
Yeah,
she's so
Neva,
strong.
you got to fight. Like you got to fight for your life.
Yeah, she's strong.
Yeah, she's gonna end it.
But there's a lot of women who's strong. But like I think as a whole, like I think, or as generally speaking, a lot of women are like more on that smaller side of the scale where they're like under 140.
Yeah.
Under 150 or whatever.
Yeah, and then, you know, going into a room where the smallest person is 180 pounds.
The smallest guy is like, like, because typically, like, I'm in that smaller range, that like 150, 160 range.
Yeah, when you're not fat.
Yeah, bro, it's called training weight. I know.
It's called energy storage.
I know you don't watch Dragon Ball Z.
No.
But there's
I don't even know what it looks like.
They have a thing where they increase the gravity so that they can train harder. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just increasing the gravity.
No, you're fat.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. You're not Dragon Ball Z increasing the gravity. You're just fat.
I'm just trying not.
See how they, you know, how do they increase the gravity? How do they do it?
Magic.
Magic. Okay, so where does the gravity come from, and how does it increase in their little ecosystem?
Magic.
Magic.
Yours it's in a machine.
In a machine, okay. So they get the machine, they increase gravity, they get stronger because they're working against forces. You just fucking ate yourself into a fat person. It's nothing like Dragon Ball Z whatsoever.
I'm just trying not to disappoint
you just kept eating chicken wings and burgers and drinking beer until you got into a blob.
First of all, how fucking dare you? This is whiskey. The problem is whiskey leads to me eating a whole pizza later.
I know. Yeah. So does weed. You wake up and you're like, God, I'm hungry.
I was telling Kelsey, I was like, this is actually years ago, but I was like, you know, the thing about weed is like, I just get so high that I'm like, I don't want to get up to get food. I'm too lazy to get
You smoked your way to the other side. You smoked your way to better health.
I got so high that I don't want to eat because like eating, I want to eat, but it's so far away.
It's so far away. Let's not do that.
The kitchen is like tens of feet away.
Have you ever remember? Did you ever watch The Simpsons when Homer got sent to AA?
Guantanamo Bay?
He got sent to AA?
No. I don't know. I never really like listened to The Simpsons.
He's sitting in the little group, and someone. He found out there were free donuts.
Oh hell
at
yeah!
AA. So he's sitting there and he's
There's definitely free coffee.
Yeah, he's looking for the donuts. No donuts. He's looking for the donuts. No donuts. Somebody comes in and puts the donuts on the table, and he's like, "Oh, the donuts are here, but that's at least 12 steps away."
12 steps.
Nobody can do 12 steps. Oh my God, I love that show.
That's classic.
Yeah,
that's good, clean family fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, don't be a fucking creep. It's not fucking hard.
Yeah. No,
like, quit looking at like jiu-jitsu like there's something sexual about it. Like that's what makes it creepy is when you're like, I can't roll with women because I might get aroused.
Right.
Like that, okay.
Right away, that's a red flag.
First of all, yeah, you absolutely should not roll with women.
Yeah. You should. I don't want to roll with me.
Way to out yourself as not a safe person to roll with.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
You know? It's like, it's so fucking cringe to me, like, that there's guys who think like that, and I was like, you're the person who shouldn't.
Yeah.
But like you said, though, there are guys who are like, my wife isn't comfortable with me rolling with women.
I get it, yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Only because she's, I don't want to say uneducated, but really, like, she doesn't understand.
She's ignorant to the sport, but that's fine.
But that's okay.
She set a boundary.
Yeah.
If you cross that boundary, now you're betraying your wife.
Yeah, got to respect it.
Yeah, you got to respect the boundaries that your significant other establishes until they learn, or maybe that's just something you have to deal with forever. Yeah. That's fine. But that's different than being like, this is why men shouldn't roll with women.
Yeah, Amy talks about her first jiu-jitsu class that I dragged her to, kicking and screaming, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
Dragged her to the first jiu-jitsu class.
It's still.
She goes, I was there 5 minutes, and then I spent the rest of the hour with my legs wrapped around Eddie Morrow.
She was safe then.
Yeah. I was like, sounds like prom night.
But I don't know. I like to like, as a smaller dude, like, if you're in that, like, under 130, 140, like, woman, like, there's not a lot of dudes that you can roll with that are even, like, close to similar to, like, a woman in your division.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't want there's like, you don't want to be the person you're like, I should be a good roll for you, but, like, I'm a creep.
Right.
It's like, what is your deal? Like,
I had to disqualify myself.
Right. Exactly. No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like, people, there's too many guys who are just like, how do you not have control of yourself? First of all.
Right. Yeah.
Like, that's something you need to work on in general. Like,
Oh, for sure. For sure.
and there's a lot of guys like that, but it's like, roll with Carla, roll with Kelsey, roll with, Elena, who's that purple belt who was beating the shit out of me after rolling with Carla.
Yeah, dude, she was coming after you.
Oh,
It's
God.
funny.
That was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, like, a lot of the small, Sierra, like, Taylor, like, a lot of the smaller women don't have a ton. Like, the smaller you are, the smaller pool of people that are, like, that are helpful for you to prepare for the next tournament.
Yeah.
Right? When you're a bigger guy, like, I think rolling with small people is helpful because it kind of, like, opens up, like, oh, I'm letting too much space here, because small people will take advantage of that.
Yeah.
When you're a small person, it's like, well, no one's gonna fucking, like, just muscle me into a fucking, like, you know, I always call it, like, the fat guy submission, like the Americana from, like, Mount, Side Control, whatever it is.
Yeah, the bread cutter.
Yeah, it's
bullshit.
like, that's stuff that, like, you muscle into.
Yeah.
But, like, nobody in your division's gonna do that to you.
Correct. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But, like, if you have, like, if, say, like, you're a 195er and you're rolling with, like, a 150 person, like, they're not going to do that to you.
Right.
But they can still, like, pass your guard. Like, if you, like, give a space, they're going to pass your guard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right? So that's beneficial. It's beneficial for a big guy to roll with a small person, but it's less beneficial for a small person to roll with a big person because there's just no analog in your division, or even, like, maybe if you went up a division.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. It's really difficult to manage too.
Yeah.
Which is why it's a big reason why I don't roll when I'm teaching class. Number one, I want students get first dibs, right?
Yeah, 100%.
But second, you know, I got to make sure that the matchups are correct.
Yeah.
You know, and then sometimes, dude, I've done
as
this.
the coach you're talking about. Yeah.
I've done this several times when I'm seeing something happen and I'm like, okay, we're going to make a change here. You guys break it up. You take him, you take her, you know, that kind of thing.
I think one of the toughest scenarios is, like, so we've talked about this before, like, as a coach, like, if it's an odd number of students, you're going to roll.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't want anybody sitting out.
Right. You don't want anybody sitting out. If it's an even number, I'm not forcing anybody to sit out. If I'm coaching, I'm sitting out.
Yeah.
Until someone is like, I need a rest round. I'm like, okay, then I'll jump in.
Yeah.
Right. But, like, you also, like, if it's an odd number, you have that scenario where, like, all right, I'm rolling, but I'm also, like, I still have to manage the room.
Yeah.
And if you see, like, oh, there's this 115-pound girl, and then there's the ultra heavy guy who's like, because those are the two people that are always looking for a partner. Because no one wants to roll with a small person because they don't want to feel like they're smashing somebody. Yeah. And nobody wants to roll with the big guy because they don't want to get smashed.
Yeah. I actually talked about that the other day when I was teaching class. I was like, you know, as a coach and as a black belt, I have to learn to grapple with bigger people, because when it's, you know, when the class is, you know, an odd number, and I have to roll with whoever's left out, they're usually the ultra heavy that no one wants to roll with.
Right.
Right. And so I'm
Fuck
only,
them, lose weight.
Well, I'm only saying that. I'm only saying that because like
kidding.
I'm showing techniques that I'm like, this is a really good technique to control bigger people.
Yeah.
Right. And this is what I like. I'm not going to try to, spider sweep, an ultra heavy. It's just never going to happen. Right? Especially if they have some skill.
Yeah.
So
Carlos especially.
Yeah. Well, Carlos. Yeah. I was having a little trouble closing my guard on him. It was just like toes.
He's a little thick.
He's thick. He's a little thick around the midsection.
Yeah, I told you how he's like, I'm only giving you half of my weight. And I was like, please don't give
Please
me the
don't
rest.
give me the rest of it. Yeah. No, he's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, as a coach, like, that's kind of your job is like, so like I was talking to Tiffany the Friday night, we all went to dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's actually super excited.
I'm excited for her. I wasn't going to ask her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because she's got a business going on. She's homeschooling Grace.
And I felt like she just wasn't interested, but
Yeah.
like she's actually like really wants to like be a part of like the adult
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu part.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
And like, and when she was like telling me how excited she was, I was like, that's fucking cool.
That is cool. And I actually offered her that job first.
Yeah.
She was my first choice, my first thought, because she's been with me since the beginning, since day one.
And you and I have talked about how
Yeah.
like smaller grapplers are honestly the best coaches.
Yeah, they are. They're the best coaches
Because they have to be technical.
And I think like a big person can be a great coach if they're able to coach this, if they're able to teach the small person game.
Yeah.
Because
Not
like
Carlos because he's too fat.
you can't tell people like well, I use this because I'm a big dude and whatever. Well, you got Tiffany in there, she's 115.
Yeah.
She can't be big.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She can be technical, she can't be big. And I think she's going to bring that to the table for those women like, hey, everybody's going to try to outmuscle you.
Yeah.
And this is how you avoid that,
Yeah.
right? So whenever I'm teaching something, I always give it two different looks. Like, hey, this is what I do with people that are my size and bigger,
Yeah.
and this is what I do with people that are my size and smaller. And it's the same concept. I guess it's the same curriculum,
Yeah.
just a different concept.
Yeah, I was talking her through it. I was like, the biggest struggle you're going to have is the huge mismatches for your body type.
Yeah.
As a coach, right?
Yeah.
So like you're a small person, right? Tiffany's like what, 115 pounds, 120 pounds.
Yeah, 5'4" maybe.
She's tiny.
Yeah.
She's tiny, right? It's like your hardest part is not going to be the people that are like anywhere from like 100 to 150 pounds. Your hardest part is going to be the girls that are like 170.
Yeah, 170. Yeah,
200 pounds, whatever.
Yeah,
the
the
bigger,
heavyweights. Yeah,
the bigger girls. And it's like, I don't want you to make shit up. I want you to work with. Just be like, it's okay to be like, I don't know how we can translate this technique for you. Let's work it out.
Yeah, let's work. Or there were times when I was a purple belt teaching adults. I remember Nick Thompson. He actually brought this up. I don't remember it happening. He brought this up.
Yeah.
But he brought up like
That fat fuck.
Yeah, fat bastard. No, he brought up a really good point, like a really good question. I don't remember what the technique was, but I was like, you know what, man, I don't know. I said I'll find out, and then we'll review it next class.
Yeah.
And I won a lot of points with him because he's like, you didn't try to bullshit your way through it.
Yeah, yeah.
You just said, hey, I don't know, but I'll find out, and he respected that. So
I mean, it's very similar to like I told you my conversation with Claire, where I'm like, I don't know, but like let's fucking figure it out.
Let's work through the.
I told Tiffany, I was like, that is going to be your saving grace. It's like if you don't know something, tell them you don't know.
Don't bullshit them.
Don't bullshit them.
Yeah.
Like people will figure it out. People will figure it out when you're making shit up. It's like just tell them you don't know, but let's play with it. Let's see what you're doing.
And what a great lesson for Claire too.
Yeah.
To see somebody that she looks up to, somebody she admires for some fucking reason. She admires you.
But you guys, I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah, but you guys were in the perfect setting to say, let's fucking work this shit out. It's an open mat. This is what we're here for.
Yeah.
Right. And that's like something she can take with her. Like, hey, I had a black belt. 10 years from now, 12 years from now, she can say, I had a black belt once telling me, I don't know, let's try it. So let's fucking try it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a really good lesson for her. So good for you.
Yeah, it's like it's too common for like people to think that like we see it all the time where like a black belt feels like he needs to like, and I say he because it's not typically women.
It's not the women. Yeah.
It's like a dude who is like he can't be wrong.
Yeah.
So he'll either lie or he'll make some bullshit up.
Yeah.
Or I guess that is lying. I guess right. He'll make some bullshit up.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, Colin Opper's first jiu-jitsu coach was female.
He lies a lot.
He lies a lot, that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No, his first jiu-jitsu coach was a woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he went in. She was 140 pounds, and she tuned his ass up. And he wrestled at a high level.
To be fair, Colin's pretty fucking soft.
He's weak, but that's what sold him on jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
This little person
Yeah.
fucked him up, and he's like, I have to know. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So that really piqued his interest. I thought that was...
There's so many physical attributes that like give you such a huge advantage. Like just being very flexible, being very strong, having very good body awareness. Like you and I both roll with Alex Ndor.
Yeah.
He submits me.
He got me. He caught me. Yeah.
He's a fucking blue belt.
Dude, the other day, I was trying to burn the clock. It was like maybe 15 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in an odd position where he was trying to get like a reverse triangle.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of holding. Dude, he squeezed his fucking legs, and I thought my head was going to pop off. He didn't have my arm in, thank God.
Like it wasn't technically right, but he was so strong.
He's
that he was
so fucking
almost
strong.
able to overcome.
Oh my God, dude. I thought like my hair follicles were popping. Like my head was under a lot of pressure.
And being such a fucking like elite athlete that he is, he figures it out.
Yeah. I told Dino today, I was like, dude, I got a guy that's an Olympic gymnast. He's like, oh my God, he must be incredible. He fucking is.
He fucking
dude.
is. Not only is he a fucking gorilla.
Yeah.
Because like Alex is strong as fuck.
He got small. You know, he came in over 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Because he was powerlifting.
He's probably just as strong.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. No doubt. I don't know that he can push as much weight, but he's like, I think he's under 180 pounds.
Bar don't push back.
Bar don't push back. Yeah, but it's just interesting. Like he's one of those guys that all he does is train and study jiu-jitsu.
But yeah, and I was gonna say that's the thing. It's like he's not like most blue belts when they're like watching technique and they're like kind of like, all right, paint by numbers. That's what they're thinking.
Right, yeah.
He's like literally thinking. It's like, all right, this is where my body goes. This is where my leg needs to be. Like he's thinking about like at a different level, and like it's taken for granted for like someone who has that much body awareness. Yeah, like. Nobody has more body awareness than a gymnast.
Maybe a diver.
No.
Maybe a diver.
Because at least a diver is like in the void, like when they're diving.
No, but they have to enter the water directly, 90 degrees.
No, I understand. I understand that, but their body awareness is their awareness of their body in space. A gymnast is their body awareness in relation to the horse, the parallel bars, or I think
high bar.
The high bar or whatever.
Yeah, parallel
the rings.
Bars. Yep.
It's like always in relation to something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right. It's a little different. Like,
yeah. It is different, but I'm saying for body awareness wise, that would be the closest thing I could think of.
It's closer, but I think as a gymnast, I think gymnasts have like, it's just so much like they're fighting all of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever tool they're like playing, like rings, horse, parallel bars, even floor routine. They're playing against the floor.
Yeah.
Right. There's a what's the word I'm looking for? It's like kind of like a context to like their what they're fighting against.
Yeah.
A diver leaves the diving board and it's like, until I hit the water, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. Essentially.
For the most part.
I'm obviously dumbing this down, and this is obviously like neither of us are divers or gymnasts.
No.
But like,
I was a diver in high school.
Yeah.
I was good, dude. I was good. I'm telling you.
Don't be racist. Don't be racist.
I wasn't a swimmer. I was a diver.
Is that how you got here?
Yeah. Diving. Yes. I fucking dove my way in. Shit for brains.
But I mean, like, I don't think there's like really anybody who's more body aware, like in space and in relation to some sort of object, right? Because in grappling, you're like, there's a lot of proprioception, but it's like in relation to your opponent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I think
I see what you mean. Yeah.
That's why there's a lot of parallels for gymnasts, because your opponent is the horse, the parallel bars, the ground if you're a ground athlete. But I think for the most part, it's like it's those two, like where you're like on like the parallel bars, like where they where they have like it's basically a dip bar, right?
Basically a dip bar, yeah.
Yeah, like you have to like navigate your world around because those bars don't move.
Right. Yeah.
Same with like the what's it called? The uneven bars where I
Those
think
are for women.
The women do the uneven. The guys just have one
high bar. Yeah.
The high bar.
Yeah.
Same
That's
thing.
what he said. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like we didn't pay attention to
I didn't pay attention
the
to
entire Alex and Dora podcast.
Of course not. Do we pay attention? No. Let's just stop that.
Who are you?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like
I'm your host. That's what I am.
Alex Martinez. but like that's why I think the gymnasts are like at an advantage, even more so than like wrestlers in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I mean,
like, tell me a time where you haven't like thought you were gonna sweep Alex, and he just fucking
like
recovers.
A cat. He's like a cat.
He's like a fucking cat.
Yeah,
that's a very good way to put it.
It's the only way I can fucking think of it is like he's like a goddamn
dude.
cat.
I had on Friday. I was like, well, I thought I swept you.
You got him dead to rights.
Yeah, dead to rights. I'm like, I thought I had you swept, and he just fucking like rotates his hips, and he's like,
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah. I tell him all the time. I was like, especially when you're in headquarters, like lift your hips up. Be like, oh, look at me making a mistake.
Yeah.
And they try to sweep you, just land on your feet.
That motherfucker, like, he's not landing on his back.
No.
Ever.
No. He's not. No.
I don't care if you yeet him. That motherfucker's landing on his feet.
I think we need a 2x4. We need to just fucking hit him with a 2x4.
I should be allowed to hit him.
We should be allowed to hit him, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'd be okay with that, probably.
He'd be fine. I mean, he's young enough.
He wouldn't even notice it. He wouldn't even notice it. How old is Alex? He's my age, right? Late
He's
30s?
Masters 1, I think, yeah.
Oh, is he Masters 1?
I think he's Masters 1, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's a young buck.
Okay. I thought
Yeah.
he was my closer to my age. I think everyone's my age.
Yeah.
Even you.
No, I'm not.
I think you're like 100, but...
I'm not. Wait, you're almost 40, right?
I turned 40 this year.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we're getting drunk in December. December, we're getting drunk.
December, you're going to have your birthday month.
Yeah. If there's ever a birthday where you get to celebrate the month, it's 40.
Let's do a 40th birthday party. We'll do it here. You want to do it here?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, let's do a 40th birthday.
Yeah, bring all your people. I'll bring all
my people. You bring all your people.
You bring your people. I'll bring my people.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down. I don't know. Like, I'm not really one to like. I just think it's just like 40 for you. It's going to be different than 40 for me. It's different than 40 for Alex.
Yeah.
It's like it's like all the Alexes obviously celebrate their 40s different. It's all you other idiots who like
all y'all
non-Alexes.
All y'all. Yeah.
But like gymnasts, like I think definitely have like a super advantage because like what is jiu-jitsu if not like body awareness?
Right. Yeah.
And it's so hard where you're just like trying to when you're trying to coach someone through like a really like not necessarily a technical technique, but like a technique that requires some body awareness, and which I think a lot of the good technique, like the most effective techniques, are like wrapped around some body awareness.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and it's like how many times have you like tried to teach something and you're like, how do you not know to like turn your hips up?
Yeah. Oh, well, and when people tell me, oh, you make it look so natural, bro.
I've been doing this for fucking 14
I've been
years.
doing this a long time.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll tell people, it's like, it's not intuitive and it's not a natural movement. These are learned movement. I'll give you an example. We were doing the back triangle, where you go, blah, blah, blah. And when I'm teaching it, I'm like, this is the problem with
the shifting over is so unintuitive for a lot of people.
It is. And it's like the reason we do it so naturally is because we did all the bullshit line drills for years.
Yeah.
We did all of that bullshit that no one wants to do because it's not fun. It's so necessary.
That's funny that you mentioned that because like I want to teach guard retention this week. It is so fucking trash to teach because no one wants to do it.
No one wants to do it. It's hard.
But it's so important.
It's important. Like all those years we spent front rolling, back rolling. Okay, we could do without those. But like reverse shrimps.
It's really drilling. It's drilling.
Drilling.
Yeah.
It's understanding that like when you're to a point where like, oh God, I'm gonna do this, and you fucking do it. That means it's like almost second nature, right? So when I'm showing people that going from one side to the other, I'm like, okay, Alex, take a step back. What exactly are you doing?
Yeah.
Because to me, it's just a reverse shrimp.
Have you ever rolled with someone and they're like, hey, what do I need to work on? And you're like, I wasn't paying attention. That entire roll, that 5 minutes that we just rolled, I wasn't paying attention.
Honestly, man, like, you know, if I pin them, I'll tell them you got to work on your pin escapes. You know, if I whatever.
I've been trying to be really like much more cognizant, even like with like when I roll with you or with like other black belts. I'm like, I'm just like, I've had that question asked to me so many times where I'm like, dude, I fucking like don't pay attention to how I roll.
Yeah,
I just do it.
Well, you know what's funny? Like when you swept me the other day, and we had a decent round. 2 points. 2 points. We had a decent round the other day, but at the end of the round, I was like, how am I ending up in this guard and getting swept every single time? And then you kind of broke it down, like I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Dino did that to me today, and I was like, perfectly fine. Okay, don't give him the lapel, don't give him the sleeve. You know what I mean? Yeah. Throw the knee to the opposite side, flatten him out, that kind of thing. But I wasn't in that headspace because no one else does that. But you and him are the Ramsey. Ramsey will do it. Yeah. But I don't roll with Ramsey every week. I roll with you every week. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just those reps of me getting my ass kicked and getting myself swept that way really, really helped me today because I was like, I've been here before. Yeah. Right. So it helped a lot. But that's like, if you ask one of my white belts, they'll be like, how do you not know that? Dude, I'm never in it. Yeah. Right. Just like a reverse shrimp. If you never do it, it's going to be really difficult for you to understand the concept that you have to move your body forward in the same way you move your body back when you're shrimping. Right. So,
i.e. reverse shrimp.
Reverse shrimp. Yeah. So, it's, unfortunately, I think because of the what do they call it? Immediate satisfaction that people are looking for. Yeah. They want to get beyond that, right? I'm beyond shrimps. No, the fuck you're not.
Ever.
Yeah, ever. That's such a critical thing to know.
If there's one movement that everyone should fucking like force themselves to master, it's
yes.
Shrimp, reverse shrimp.
Yes.
Because like not only is that the basis for like every single technique you do. Like I don't care what it is. Like if you're a lasso sweep or whatever, it's like a lot of times if you reverse shrimp into a lasso sweep, that's what gives you the power.
Yes, that's what gives you that leverage.
Or if you're defending, shrimping is what gives you the space to get your butterfly hook in. Yep. Or whatever. Not only is that important, right? Like because that is very important, right? But like being cognizant of that, of all of that is like you have to be aware of that, like because like you were saying, it's like a lot, or like we were kind of like alluding to where like you're like, I don't know what happened in that round. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how to tell you that. It's like being cognizant is really important. Like more so than we think, because a lot of times you're like, you want to talk about the flow state where you're just kind of like flowing. And rolling
fucking love it
or whatever. Yeah, but it's like it's really important, like as a coach. Because you will get those questions. Yeah. Right. And that's what catches me off guard. And that's why like I've been trying to be more, that's like the next like evolution of my like coaching is like trying to focus on like when I'm rolling with my students or you even like who's not my student. Yeah. Like I consider you one of my equals, right? Of like anybody, like I'm trying to think about like what I'm doing in case you ask.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I want to know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and how to like portray that to you when you're like, what did you do?
Yeah, well, that little half guard that you play with the butterfly hook on the ankle, that completely negates all my size. Yeah. Like I'm resting on your legs, the strongest part of your body. Yeah. And oh, by the way, if I extend myself in any direction, I'm going to end up on my ass. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it really focuses. It really forces me, and I think Dave Thomas plays the same kind of guard. Okay. Like super compact, like just under you.
Small guy game.
Yeah, small guy game. And
masters athletes at least.
Yeah. I think I would love to incorporate that into my game because mine's more, lasso-ish, go for omoplata, stuff like that. Even with bigger guys, I'm always going for omoplatas. Yeah. Because like even if you don't finish them, you're not going to get fucked up from an omoplata position. Yeah. So yeah,
So when I was rolling with Dino today, or Ryan, when I was rolling with him, we had this like kind of exchange where like I was able to like kind of like John Wayne sweep him, which like I'm really confident with my John Wayne sweep. Ramsey's really fucking good at the John Wayne. We all know.
My God.
We all fucking know. You know it's coming.
And John Wayne to armbar more times than I fucking care to talk about.
Yeah. Ramsey's really fucking good at it. I consider myself pretty good at it. A blue belt was watching me and Dino roll and was like, what did you do? And I was like, all right, so here's the thing. The John Wayne is this, right?
Yeah.
It's basically a leg lever, right? That's the bare minimum. The real importance is like how you're controlling this post.
Yeah.
Right? And how you're baiting the guy into, so like most people play bottom leg is their right leg.
Yep.
Playing half guard, right? And that's the leg that they're levering to do the John Wayne sweep, right? So a lot of times I'm worried about your right arm, right? Whether it's posting on me, whether it's free and it's posting to the outside, like how am I going to stop you from posting?
Right. Yeah.
Sorry. So I either need to either control that post by like legitimately just like grabbing that sleeve, pulling it across your body, and now you have nothing. I'm just easily John Wayne sweeping.
Yep.
Or how am I going to bait you into thinking where your only option is to bring your posting arm to the center line where I can keep it there and then sweep you.
Yeah.
Right. And he was like, the blue belt was asking, he was like, so how are you doing this? And I'm like, well, there's not one thing. It's like, I'm going to bait you with this. Either you take the bait or you don't. Then I'm going to try to force you into it. Right. Like it's kind of like a level of things, like where it's like the easiest thing is like, hey, look over here, post your hand here. And, and then they do it. Yeah. Right. That's the easiest thing where you bait them and they take the bait.
Yep. You're a masturbator.
Masturbator. Right. Easiest thing, be a masturbator. Second thing, when you're rolling with like brown belts and above, they're not going to fall for the bait most of the time.
Right.
They're going to post.
Yeah.
So now now I have to create a dilemma where your option is you're going to stall out where you're posting because you know that like I'm trying to sweep you, or I'm going to sweep you the other direction.
Yeah.
Like because like you know how I play like the half butterfly.
Yep.
That's why the half butterfly is so strong. If I prevent you from like letting me John Wayne sweep me, like, or if you prevent me from John Wayne sweeping me because you're keeping your outside post to the outside, well now I can butterfly sweep you. Right. So I control your other arm. Now I can butterfly sweep you, and now you either have to bring your other arm in across my center line, which lets me John Wayne sweep you, or you let me butterfly sweep you.
Or like you did me, I stuffed both of those, and then you brought me over your head, and I posted, and you just turned, and it was like a wrestle up.
Yeah.
So it's three attacks that. Where the fuck are you going to go? Yeah. And oh, by the way, you had me wrapped up with my own lapel, so I couldn't back out of it.
Yeah.
I'm just stuck in that position. I got to figure out that puzzle.
Yeah.
And then, like, I was trying to get my foot, like, around your knee, and as soon as I did that, you just elevated, and that's when I went over.
Yeah.
So
Which is, like, in my opinion, is, like, the ultimate, like, this is why jiu-jitsu is awesome.
Yeah,
this
absolutely,
is why, It's, like, creating dilemmas.
Yeah.
Which is, like, if you've ever played chess, you're like either drawing the guy out to where he exposes a very valuable piece where you're going to take that piece.
Yep.
Or you're kind of like exposing his king where you're going to checkmate him, right, or whatever. It's like that, or you kind of set up a position where like he has to answer that, which ultimately leads to him exposing himself.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's what jiu-jitsu is.
Yeah. It's almost like a laying siege to something, right? You control every aspect of it.
Yeah.
And then at some point they have to make a move that's detrimental.
I feel like the earlier you can get used to the fact of like, I want to do this sweep to somebody, and then like if you tunnel vision on a sweep, you're never going to get that sweep.
Right.
The sooner you can get to the reality of like, I want to hit this sweep, don't focus on that sweep.
Yeah.
Focus on the opposite, because that's going to set you up for that sweep. It's like the misdirect. Like it's like we always joke about, like, you know, black belt magic.
Yeah, it's sleight of hand.
It's very much sleight of hand. It's very much sleight of hand.
Very much, yeah.
Look this way, I go that way.
Yep. Hey,
right?
look up here. Boom.
Yeah. like the sooner you can get like to that reality where like it's like that's what jiu-jitsu really is. It's very much sleight of hand. Yeah. It's very much like misdirection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and we always talk about like, if I want to do this, I want to like force the reaction where like like a scissor sweep, for example. It's a perfect example, right? If I want to sweep you scissor sweep like this direction, I want to force you this way so you react that way, and then I scissor sweep you.
You know, we were talking about this not too long ago about like someone was saying like it just seems like, you know, the higher the belt gets, the farther they are ahead of you, like move wise, like you know they're 5 steps ahead. I said they're not 5 steps ahead of you as much as they understand the system in which they're playing. Yeah, like you have 3 sweeps in one from your half guard, right? From that little guard that you play, but it's not because like
it's a big guard.
It's a big guard. That little guard, the little guy guard, but it's not so much that like you're so you know you're thinking like if he does this, I'll do that. No, it's all within like a simple body.
You're
position.
Like, if I do this, he's gonna do that.
Yes, yeah. And like if I shift here and I expose this, he's gonna grab it. Now I have his post. Yeah, right. And it's all within that system that you're playing. That's why it seems like I guess you are ahead of them, but that's why it seems that way because you understand that system. And if one person learns your that little half guard, they may only know one sweep, right? Because they don't understand the system in which they're playing.
You know, I think this is really important too, because like I think this is like to the detriment of like coaches, because we always like say like practice the technique of the day, right? Like where you like, but the problem is with that is like you get tunnel vision on the technique of the day.
Correct. Yeah.
It's like focus on setting up the technique of the day and like trying to figure out like the ins and the outs, because like it's one of those things where you can't teach. Yeah. It's like one of those things you have to like just keep trying. Like, all right, so I want to scissor sweep you, right? I want to control the sleeve. I want to chop my arm. Leg comes up in your armpit. You come up over the top. But the reality is, if I just try to do that, you're gonna know what's coming.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on my ass.
Yeah, you're gonna stall me. Yeah. You're gonna be heavy. Yeah. I need to force you to think that I'm gonna take you the other direction. Yeah. To where you resist the direction I want you to go. Yeah. It's like forcing reactions. Yep. And the reality is,
and by forcing, you're not forcing them physically.
No.
You're forcing them to do something. Yeah.
Technically, yeah. Like the reality is like that's really what good jiu-jitsu is like. Really like giving you no other option to giving me what I want. Yeah. Yep. Like I'm gonna bait you into whatever I want, or like say like you want to scissor sweep to your left, so I'm gonna try to sweep you to my right, and you either fall over and I fucking just take that sweep. Okay, cool. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I pull your sleeve, maybe it's a butterfly. I sweep you over, you fucking fall over because you're an idiot. Right. That's fine, which is another thing that a lot of people don't understand. It's like sometimes the bait, they take it and they fall. Yeah. Yes. Take it.
Yeah. Take it. Yeah.
Just because you wanted I keep going to scissor sweep. Just because you wanted the scissor sweep doesn't mean that's what you have to settle on.
You know. To your point, I was a purple belt Master Worlds years ago. I was fighting this Brazilian dude, roided out.
That's all.
Roided out.
That's everybody.
Yeah, and he had a mohawk. And so I remember I'd been practicing the guard break standing, right? Yeah. Cross sleeve stand. Yeah. So I cross sleeve and I stood. And as I'm going to push his leg down, he opens up his guard. And I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like mission accomplished. Yeah. But that's not what I had practiced.
You thought he was going to resist more.
Yes. Yeah. So when he opened up his guard, I just fucking pummeled my arms and I actually ended up passing his guard. But like the
quicker you're able to adapt to them actually doing what you,
yes,
like, you expect them to defend, but they don't. And you're just like, all right, well, I'm just going to take advantage of this.
Yes, but like I say this a lot, and it's a Sun Tzu saying. It's like when your opponent is making a mistake, don't interrupt them.
Don't interrupt them. Yeah,
just fucking let them make the mistake.
Which is such a. It seems so obvious, but it's like such good advice.
It's great advice
when it comes to jiu-jitsu, especially when it comes to jiu-jitsu. Yeah. It's such good advice because people will fuck up a lot. But you're like, I didn't expect you to fuck up.
Yeah.
Let them.
Yeah.
Why are you stopping them?
Number one, they're probably underestimating you.
Yeah.
Right. In a way, they're probably underestimating you.
Which is fine.
And second, or they just had a lapse in judgment.
Yeah, and it's such a hard thing to teach because it's like it's a timing thing. Like the second you like, oh, he just let me have that, it's too late.
Yep. Too late. Yep.
You have to be like adapting on the, which is like something that like God, who was I talking to? Oh, God, it was like one of the smaller people. It was either Kelsey or Sierra or Taylor, like one of the smaller girls. And I was like talking to him. I was like, sometimes the best reaction is just to react.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like sometimes someone gives you an opening and you're like, just fucking jump on it.
Just jump on it. Yeah.
It might not be like what you were expecting because a lot of times people don't react. Like we always get this with white belts, right? So you're like, if I'm rolling with you and I go to like, if I go to like a lever sweep or John Wayne sweep you're gonna fucking post. If I don't control your outside post, you're gonna post.
Yeah.
But you roll with a white belt and maybe some blue belts, you don't post and you just fall over. Okay, come up.
Come on up.
Come up.
Yeah.
And
don't overthink it.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's really what it is. It's like a lot of people overthink this shit, and it's like a lot of times it's like if someone fucks up, take advantage of it.
Take advantage of it.
I don't care what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
If someone is like willing to like fall back, like, and we always, it's so hard to unteach or teach this, like where I want to play guard. Someone pushes into me. Okay, cool. I'm gonna fall back and let them, and so I can play guard.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 points. Cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Right. But if someone's gonna let you have that, fucking come up.
Take it.
Yeah, if you push, like I've been like really trying to push this in the morning class is like sometimes when you're like in that scramble position, just fucking push their shoulders to the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Just literally just like shove them to the ground, and because like 50% of the time they just fucking like, okay, I'm gonna play guard.
Yep.
2 points.
2 points. Yeah. And you'll be baffled like, why the fuck did this guy do that?
Yeah,
that's fucking stupid.
But at almost at every level.
Yeah.
Like I would say even that black belt, like you'll get like maybe like 10% of people who are like, he pushed me down. All right, I'm going to play guard.
Yep.
Right. But like it's more and more like if you're a white belt and you push somebody and they're going to play guard.
Yeah.
Cool. You got 2 points.
Yeah.
Pass their guard. That's going to be easy because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. That's such great advice, man. Yeah, don't interrupt them when they're fucking up.
Like, take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Right? And Taylor is a good example of this because Taylor is, I don't know if I told you this. Like, Taylor, like, so I play my half guard game, right? Taylor is actually, like, I don't know if she, like, learned this or if she just instinctually, like, plays where she like doesn't let me play on my side. She flattens me out. She like instead of like trying to knee cut, which most people do for my half guard, she turns her knee to the outside and flattens me out. And I'm like,
nice.
Which is what you should fucking do.
Yeah, that's the right move.
Right.
Yeah.
It's what she, because like in my mind, when someone does that, I'm like, I'm shoving your knee back into the knee cut.
Yep.
She plays that game naturally.
Yeah. She's got strong freaking legs too, man.
She's a strong girl.
She's strong, man.
She's a strong girl. But she second guesses herself. That's the problem.
100%. Yeah. Yeah,
and she's a white belt, which is understandable.
Yeah,
but it's like
I try not to coach her, like over coach her. You know what I mean? I'm
she's got good instincts.
She does. Yeah. So I mean, like I told her, like, when you're, this last competition, I was like, when you're in there, like, I'm gonna give you recommendations. You drive the boat. Like, you decide where you're gonna freaking dock it.
I'm the drunk guy in the back.
I'm the drunk guy in the back. Yeah. But like, I'm gonna tell you how much time you got left, what the score is. And unfortunately, it didn't go our way. But she was pretty calm in the pocket. She made one big mistake that cost her.
Yeah.
And then it just
falling back.
Dude, it snowballs. Yeah, you make one mistake, it can snowball so fast.
Especially if you let it. Like that's the problem. Is like a lot of people like, and you see this in tournaments all the time, especially the big tournaments.
Yeah.
It's weird because like the smaller tournaments, people just don't give a fuck.
Right.
But the big tournaments, like they'll fall behind and they'll give up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And like so, what happened with Taylor? Right. She like basically. She fell back.
Mm-hmm. She sat.
Yeah, and gave the girl 2 points.
Yep.
At that point, like, you have two options. You either fight your ass off to, like, get that 2 points back. Like, you don't let her establish her, like, top position.
Yeah.
Push her back. Mm-hmm. And you're like, fine. Maybe they get the advantage. Or you just accept.
Yeah, and accepting is, man, once you're on top, you got to stay on top.
Yeah.
Competition is just too the margin of error is just so little, even at any level, because like you don't have the skill set to reestablish, right? I mean, to get back to the top position.
I wish Taylor would take jiu-jitsu more seriously because she has a lot of potential.
She has a lot of potential.
I see it because she's like, honestly, it's like Taylor's a natural athlete.
Yeah. Yeah.
She very much is.
Yeah.
And her like mistakes that she makes in tournaments are very correctable.
Sure. Yeah. No, but the mental part of it is what's
honestly, I don't even think it's mental. Like
it's not mental in the fact that, like, you know, she's like cracking under the pressure.
Right. No.
I think it's more she just needs to believe in herself a little bit more.
I think it's more tactical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tactical's fair, but she needs to believe in herself a little bit more too.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Because it doesn't matter like what we say unless she believes it.
Sure.
You know, she has to believe it for herself.
No, I agree. Yeah, no, I totally agree.
Yeah.
But like, there's a big difference between like people who just like have you ever rolled with this isn't a question. You've rolled with people who you like roll with, you get whatever advantage over them and they just fucking melt.
They just melt, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That doesn't really happen in tournaments, especially at like the young level.
Yeah.
You know, when you're like an adult level, like those motherfuckers all got that dog in them.
Yep.
Right? I mean, a lot of them there's a portion of them who like will take that they just don't know how to deal with like adversity.
Sure.
And they melt.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, like they're like, I got that dog in me. I'm gonna fucking fight.
My favorite thing is like when I feel somebody just deflate. I feel them quit.
I love it.
So much fun.
I do that to George.
I don't think George has any quit in him.
I told you about that where I was telling him, I was like, dude, I want you to focus on one thing. Control your breathing. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like control your fucking breathing. It's like I'm like doing all this shit to you, and I'm like breathing through my nose, and he's like,
yeah.
You know, breathing through his mouth. And it's like if you're breathing through your mouth, you're like seconds from burning out.
Yeah.
And then and I was rolling with him the other day, and he was like, I heard your breathing. I was like, fuck you, fuck you.
I'm fat. Leave me alone.
Fuck you. I love George.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
I fucking love George because George is. I mean, I think it comes with age. Like you don't really get it a lot with the younger athletes.
Yeah.
But like George, like is super receptive to like criticism.
Yeah,
like,
coaching.
Coaching. Yeah, constructive criticism.
Did you see his rash guard today?
Yes. When he walked out of his truck today, and I was like, "Is that you?" He's like, "Yeah." One of my students someone bought it for me.
His buddy had it made for him.
I was like, "Give me one."
I was like, "Shit, I'd buy it. That's a cool fucking rash guard."
It's a dope rash guard because he's like fucking like dripping sweat.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's because you don't control your breathing." I was giving him shit.
That's fucking great.
George is one of my favorite fucking people to roll with.
He's great. I'm a little bit.
He's got that fucking dog.
He does. And I'm a little bit too big for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we have some fun rounds. We have some really fun rounds.
He's a weight class below me. He does light feather, but he's got that fucking dog in him where if I'm lazy,
bro,
he's taking advantage.
When he explodes, you better be ready to move.
Yeah.
Because like he is quick.
Yeah.
He's real quick.
I tell him all the time, I'm like, dude, you are more athletic than anybody in your division. Mm-hmm. If you can hold on to that, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, just control your breathing.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes a good guard, like I think that's a sign of a good guard player is like they're willing to like kind of like give up bad position as long as they maintain their guard. Like even if it's like quarter guard, right? Yeah. They're like, it's a bad position, but you're like still like not past. Mm-hmm. I'm going to let you burn out.
Yeah.
And then, all right, 3-4 minutes in, you're dead.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to fuck you.
Yeah. Here I come. Yep.
You know, I'm curb stomping you.
You're gonna get swirlied.
Yeah, and George was telling me when he went to Euros, he's like, the guy like told me, he's like, we were studying your fucking film.
Yeah, well, you have to.
You have to. George is fucking good.
He's good. Yeah,
he won worlds at brown belt.
Yeah,
like he's fucking good.
I can't wait to see him at the black belt level.
Oh,
that'll be fun.
He's gonna do so well because he's willing to take the criticism. Mm-hmm. I mean, and that's I would say most Masters 2 and above.
Yeah.
Masters 1 is like they're still kind of adult. Mm-hmm. You know, where they're like, oh, I got this, guys. Whatever, bro.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no, you don't. But like he's like Masters 4 or 5.
I think he's 4.
I think he's 4 too. Yeah, but he's like willing to take the advice. I'm like, dude, you have so much more athleticism than most of the guys I roll with.
Yeah.
And I'm Masters 2 going into Masters 3. I'm like, dude, just like control your exertion. Like, don't fucking try to go balls to the wall like early in the match.
Yeah.
Like that whole like trying to like blitz somebody, like especially a good guard player, because he plays a lot of top game, right?
Yeah.
That good guard player, it's like, all right, I'm gonna let this guy fucking blitz me. I'm gonna let this guy blitz me. As long as I don't let him pass, I'm fine.
Right.
Which is like, playing guard is way less energy than playing top.
100%. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So as long as I can like, kind of like basically weather your storm, you're fucked.
You're fucked. And the one thing that I see him doing that I think, just my opinion, I've never been a world champion. He has, but the one thing that I notice is like, even when he's getting his initial grips, he's all in. He's just tense, and I'm like, bro, that's you gotta.
I've been working on with this stuff. I'm
loosen
like,
up a little bit.
All right, so like a lot of people, like when I less so now, but like when I first started, everyone's like, "Oh, he's a rock climber."
Oh yeah.
I got that that fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm like, so the parallel between rock climbing and jiu-jitsu is like energy management.
Yeah.
If I grab onto your lapel and I fucking squeeze 100% right when I get it, and you're not defending it, I'm wasting energy.
A couple minutes in, you're pretty well done.
What I tell people, I'm like, what you want to do is every grip, I don't care what it is, collar, sleeve, lapel, I want to have the bare minimum control of that grip to the point where you're not defending it, right? I want the bare minimum, or breaking it, I should say, because like you might defend it, and then you're like, all right, fuck this, he has it, right? I want the bare minimum grip, until the point you defend it. Like so, like say I have your collar, I'm gonna grab 20%. You go to break that grip, 100%.
Yep, and then you go back to 20.
Yeah, and then you give up on it, back to 20. I'm not going to stay at 100% because then I'm going to burn out.
Burn out, yeah.
Right, and it's like that energy management, and that goes with everything. Right, like I'm not going to blitz you until I'm fucking dead.
Right,
because like especially like when you're passing guard, it's like the guard player has the advantage in any exchange of guard passing.
Yeah,
the guard passer because he's on his back. He's like using no energy to stay up. The guard passer is staying up. He has to put energy in just to stand. He has to put that energy in. He has to move energy.
Yep.
He has to address your guard energy.
Yep.
Right? Guard player, all I have to do is address your movement.
Yep.
Right? So the more that you can like realize that like, all right, he's not doing a lot. I'm just going to wait till he gets tired, or put the bare minimum in, and then blast when you need to. Like knowing when to put all that 100% effort is like it's a skill.
It's a skill. Yeah. I mean that's like that comes with, that's just time in the saddle, right? I mean, this is a learned
it's
thing.
very much and it's one of those things. It's like you want to be able to teach your students. Like this week, I've been doing a lot of guard passing in the past month. I want to do guard retention stuff, and it's like there's not a guard retention technique.
No, it's instinctive a lot of the time, but I mean there's some fundamental things that have to happen in order for you to have your guard.
Yeah.
Right? Those are the things you can focus on. But honestly, like, man, unless you're rolling, it's really hard to teach. It's almost like a after action thing. Where you're like, hey, this is kind of how you pass your guard. This is how you correct it. You know, that kind of shit. It's hard to say, like, if he does this, then you do that.
So I was rolling with Dino today, right? And he's like, we're all masters athletes, right? And I was like, we were kind of like joking. It was like, you know, typical masters round, the guy with the best half guard wins.
Right. Yeah. That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
There's a reason half guards is very strong. You're in a position where you can. Like the problem with closed guard is it's I think it sways more on the side of defense than it does on offense. Because in order to be offensive from closed guard, you have to open up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Half guard, you're already in the open position. So you have it's more even offense versus defense. Right? So that's I think that's why most masters athletes play a strong half guard position. Yeah. Right? So for the average athlete who's like maybe adult level or whatever, they don't really understand that because they rely a lot on their athleticism, movement, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But it's like a good half guard player knows how to keep you tied up.
Yeah.
Whether it's like, playing that half guard where you like, obviously the bottom leg is hooking, but like where like you were talking about earlier, how I like to play like the outside leg is like hooking the heel.
Yeah. It's like a butterfly.
Yeah. It's basically a butterfly on the ankle.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I can't progress into my knee cut because I'm stuck back here.
Yep.
It's like the more you fight that, the easier it is for me because you're expending energy.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things. It's like, how do you really teach that? Because it's like it's all about energy management.
Yeah.
And like all sports are about energy management. It's easy for like sports like football where you're like, we have like 15 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. I think someone did a study where they kind of mapped out like how much actual action is in sports. Yeah. And I think in a 4-hour football game or whatever it is, 3-hour football game, it's 16 minutes of actual action.
Yeah.
I think soccer and basketball had the most action.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're going back and forth.
Yeah.
And there's no like ability to.
But it wasn't like a shitload. It wasn't like 99%. It might have been like 40 minutes. You know what I mean? It wasn't a lot. It was,
But the best jiu-jitsu guys are like able to like stall a guy out, let him expend his energy until he's tired.
Yeah.
And then take advantage of it.
Then you'd crush him.
That's why all the people like to really focus on the adult level stuff, which is like, they're fucking like elite athletes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anybody in the adult level who's on the podium at least is an elite athlete.
Yeah.
But I honestly think it's more impressive Masters 1, 2, 3, those guys, because they know the game where like, dude, I'm just gonna let you fucking burn out.
Right, yeah.
They know how to like cook you. They know how to like it's the experience, the level of like what's the word? They know how to like put you in a position where you're gonna be tired.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it's like, I don't care how athletic you are. Like it's like when you have like that new wrestler guy like comes in your class. He's like, I'm a collegiate wrestler, blah 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 blah, and you're like, okay, let's roll.
Close guard.
I'm gonna fucking hold you there, and like he has no answer for that.
Yep.
Yeah, close guard. Exactly.
Close guard, hip bump, mount.
How many people how many times have you ever watched like a freestyle wrestling match where like a guy puts a guy in close guard? Never.
0. Yeah. Never. Yeah.
Right. They don't have an answer for that.
Right.
But they're gonna try their fucking hardest to get out of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, go ahead, burn out.
Right.
Go ahead, and then you're putty.
Yeah. So moral of the story: don't burn yourselves out. God damn it.
Yeah.
All right, we've been going 2 hours. Let's call it.
Whatever, bitch.
All right, everybody, if you love the podcast, and especially if you hate the podcast, please like and subscribe. Please follow us on Instagram. Follow us on all of the socials.
Comment below.
Comment below. Comment on our bullshit.
Tell me how fucking stupid we are.
All caps. Please comment in all caps how stupid we are.
Kaplan?
But no, not Kaplan. In all capitals.
You should go talk shit to Kaplan, and then he'll fuck you up.
Yeah, dude, he fucked me up last time I was there. Anyway, all right, guys, thank you. Hey, everybody, if you want to support the podcast, please support us by buying Salt Electrolytes. They are the best electrolyte supplement on the market, and use code Foxcast15 at checkout.
That sounds
Foxcast15 at checkout.
Also, if you want to support the podcast,
don't say it. Don't say it. You're going to say something really stupid. Dude, I just did an awesome promo.
Bias whiskey.
Bias whiskey. Ooh, yes. Dude, Buffalo Trace is cheap.
Yeah, it's like $24.
$24.